welcome to the weekly update. The word on our lips this week is plants, and we have tons of live plants that are both coming in Friday and Saturday, and we have a really cool live plant demo. Now, if you've been paying attention at all to our Facebook broadcasts every day this week, you've been kind of following Ryan as he's getting prepped for our show in-house this week. We've got a guy coming in from Miami, a specialist in aquatic aquascaping and design. He'll be doing not one but two classes over the course of Saturday. So you definitely want to get down here Saturday. Check out the plant displays. Check out, it is a perfect time actually to ask all your questions. We also have Freshwater, which reps Elos, one of the highest end companies in aquatic industry, that will be here to answer your questions as well on Saturday. There is a lot going on Saturday in the world of live plants and fishy business. Not to mention the free giveaway. We've got a $1,000 retail plant setup that is going to be aquascaped and that you can take home as a finished aquarium. What we're doing basically is you've got to come in Saturday. You don't have to be present to win, but you do have to make an appearance and get a ticket to put in the raffle that we'll have. Ryan will be doing that at the end of the day or at the end of the plant seminar. There are two plant seminars, if I didn't say that already. We have this one that will be aquascaped and another one on the other side of the store. So if you can't make one class, you can make the other, but you can reach out to us for details or just plan on coming in Saturday for a little while and checking it out. Whether you have saltwater or freshwater, this is high-end Planet Aquarium. This is one of the coolest things you can do with this hobby, and Fishy Business and Francois Nollet is offering to, these courses for free this Saturday. Okay, before Kevin brings you his freshwater picks for the week and Reagan her saltwater picks for the week, I do want to let you know that, believe it or not, and this grabbed me this morning, is we've only got about 5.5 weeks more until Christmas as far as days where we're available. What's Ryan doing? Let's go see what Ryan's doing really quick. Ryan, what are you doing in the middle of my video?
Well, first and foremost, annoying you, which is always a plus.
Yep.
Second thing, the protobio stuff has arrived. The cavalry is here. Francois is here. So, we're going to get that truckload of stuff put up and make everything look pretty for the event.
Okay, so as I was saying before, Ryan, who is super excited about this plant show that we're having on Saturday, not to mention 12 million plants he's ordered. What was I talking about? Fish tanks. Oh, that's where I was going with this. So yeah, if you want us to come in and set up a fish tank between now and Christmas, or you're in the market to buy one, have a standing canopy built, or you just need something wrapped and put under the tree, now is the time to start considering it. We are running out of time and days, believe it or not, even though it's early November. It will be late January before this is all over with. So please come check us out. Right now is a great time to put things on layaway, especially stands and canopies, which we have about a 2 to 4 week lead time on. So I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Let's get on to the fish.
Hi everybody, I got some really cool things in this week. I'm so excited. I got some really cool things, a lot of variety, and something that in the 11 months that I've been here, I've never even been able to order. So super cool things. I can't wait to show you, so let's go take a look at them. So this is the Holy Grail this week, the Holy Grail of fish that I got in. This is a sargassum, or a red-tailed triggerfish, the #1 most reef-safe triggerfish that you can possibly find. These guys are absolutely stunning with that periwinkled colored body, those blue pearl highlights on their eyes, and then that orange, red, and yellow tail. The older they get, the darker red that tail becomes. These guys also have a super peaceful and calm demeanor and disposition. These guys typically don't even go after inverts. That, like I said, they're one of the most reef-safe triggerfish that you can find. You can also put these guys with smaller fish as well, more peaceful community saltfish, and these guys are not going to bother them whatsoever. I only have one of them for sale, so if you have been looking for a sargassum trigger, you absolutely need to come down and check out this magnificent specimen. Alright, so Holy Grail 2.0, brown banded bamboo shark. Come on out. So this guy right here is super cool. Bamboo sharks are actually a coral safe shark, if you want to call them something like that. They're not going to mess with any of your coral, but some inverts might be in jeopardy. Bamboo sharks don't get very large. They max out at around 2.5 feet long, so a lot of people like to put these in their home tanks. Brown-banded bamboo sharks are a type of carpet shark, so their mouths are located on the bottom of their bodies, so their mouths act more like a vacuum running along a carpet like in your house, rather than, say, a white-tip reef shark that just grabs fish out of the water. These guys need more of a surface area rather than a tall tank, because they will like to lay on the bottom most of the time. But I don't always get sharks in, and I can't always. This guy came in a great size. He's got a lot of muscle on him already, and so I can't wait to take care of him while I still have him here in the store. Y'all, I am so obsessed with this little fish. So this is a monodactylus. It sounds like I just said a dinosaur name, but this guy for short is a mono. I think he is absolutely one of the coolest, off the charts cool fish. But generally speaking, this is a pretty common marine fish that you can find all along the coral reefs. Now, the cool thing about monodactylus is that some of them live in complete full brackish water, but some of them, like this guy that I have here in this tank, live in complete marine ecosystems, so full saltwater. These guys do get a little bit larger, about 8 inches in size. They are a great schooling fish. I would have purchased a lot more to have a school in this tank for you, but unfortunately my vendor only had one of them, but I'd rather get one in than none. This mono is gorgeous. It's super active. If you're looking for a fish that isn't super common in the aquarium trade, especially here in the Midlands, this guy is going to be perfect. He has that beautiful yellow dorsal fin as well as the tail fin, beautiful black stripes on his face as well as that caudal fin below him as well. It's really cool that I have vendors that occasionally get in more of a rare hobbyist fish like this, because I love bringing in cool things for you to add to your tanks. Alright, so up next is another triggerfish. This is the blue line triggerfish. If you can sense a pattern, triggerfish are my favorite type of fish. So I get in as many triggers as possible. So this blue line trigger, when they really color up and get really nice, they are dark blue with high gold. This guy, I just put him in the tank, so he's still acclimating a little bit. Blue line triggers, though, can be aggressive. They are an aggressive triggerfish, and they do get fairly large, over a foot in length. So they do need a very large aquarium and other very large fish to have as tank mates. These guys do absolutely pick on smaller fish, as well as small inverts and things like that. But the blue line trigger is one of the most magnificent looking triggerfish that you can possibly own. So this is my little kiddo here. He is a Damperia dottyback. They are mean. He's trying to bite me. This fish absolutely needs to go with only fish larger than he is. He will absolutely attack anything smaller or even his size that you put in his tank. I tried to put a fox face with him, and that did not work. The fox face is safe, but he is safe in another tank. This dottyback is a really good size, beautiful coloration with that really nice burnt orange square on his side, and then really nice mustard colored fins. Dottybacks will eat inverts as well, shrimp, crabs, and snails, and meat, small fish. So like I said, this guy is stunning, great personality, very active, but definitely only house him with fish that are larger than he is. Alrighty, so this guy is the pixie hawkfish. Some people call them the red spotted or the spotted hawkfish, but the pixie hawkfish is another name. This guy is beautiful, full grown, not going to get much larger than what you see right here. He's got really nice pink, maroon, burgundy, red colored spots all over his body. Super nice dorsal fin. You can see all those little tiny feathers on top. I really haven't seen a pixie hawk that looks this nice or this large. Pixie hawks work well in any type of tank. Be aware though that they will go after inverts, snails, crabs, and shrimp, but they don't pick on other fish and they don't pick on corals. So if you're looking for something that perches on rocks and stays on the bottom just to have another filler fish, the pixie hawkfish is going to be perfect. So those of you that shop with us very frequently, you might recognize this pair of clowns because I've had them a very, very long time, probably 2 months. Now, this pair of clowns is very special because they are 2 different types of clowns that actually paired up. This is a bonded pair of clowns. So the darker one with the mist bar on top that you're looking at right now is a mochaccino. And then the other one that is got really nice white all over his body with that nice orange color, that's a mocha storm. So this is a mochaccino mocha storm bonded clown pair. Their price is going to be a little bit higher, not only because it's a bonded pair, but because of the fact that you have 2 really nice designer clowns that are different that did pair up together. But if you are looking for some absolutely drop dead gorgeous designer clowns that are already paired up, you're not going to find a nicer pair of clowns than these guys right here. All right, so it has probably been 4 or 5 months since I've gotten in some of these guys. These are called your agile chromis. These guys are going to be a little bit more on the semi-aggressive side, more than your normal green chromis or your blue reef chromis, but they still school together. These guys are a great reef fish. They add a lot of activity up in the top part of the water column, just like the other chromis. These guys are a beautiful copper color with that yellow tail, and then under a really nice light, they even can have a little bit of pink shimmer to them as well. So if you're looking for a schooling fish but don't necessarily want the normal green chromis or the blue reef chromis, this agile chromis might be perfect for you.
What was that? No, say that again.
Hi, this is Kevin, and we actually got a good selection of freshwater fish in this week. Got a lot of cool stuff to show you.
We got in a beautiful panda oranda. Really cool colors on this guy.
Look at those eyebrows.
Fish has eyebrows?
This one does.
We have in some very nicely colored purple red parrots in. These are a different color more for the blood parrot. Interesting little hybrid cichlid. We got in some nice sized striped pike cichlids. These guys look awesome. They usually are lurking around, always trying to find food. These guys, I haven't fed them yet, but they're really, if you're one of those people that likes to watch them eat live prey, this is a fish that you'll really kind of like because they are savagely aggressive. Got in some really nice juvenile living stony eye. They have got some nice colors already coming out of them. Lots of males and females in there. We got in a pretty good selection of the little juvenile cichlids that are in the $8.99 range. We got a lot of little babunas in, like the albino succolophies. We got some bumblebees. We've got some nice looking red zebras. These are good little starter fish to start cycling out your African cichlid tank beforehand. Sometimes they're a little more aggressive and may have to be removed in some cases, but it's usually a fair fight. One of the most beautiful cichlids, I think, is the electric bluejack Dempsey. They are a beautiful cichlid that usually does well in most large community tanks with large tetras and barbs and the such as tank mates. Not necessarily other aggressive cichlids, because they're not really that aggressive. We got in some really nice sized spotted Raphael catfish. Good little addition for any large community tank, just as long as the tank mates don't fit inside of their mouth. Really nice looking Dalmatian lyre-tail mollies in. Got in a little Asian import for you. These are the little scarlet bodice. Very tiny little cool nano fish for any tank. Very docile, very bashful little fish, and sometimes a picky eater. Really nice looking bleeding heart tetras in. These fish are wonderful for color. They also would be a good starter fish for to cycle any tank.
Yeah, he's kind of close to the...
This week we got in 3 different varieties of rainbows in, and all 3 came in looking stellar. We got the dwarf Kamako, we got in Bosemani, and we got in turquoise. All of them look really nice instead of like glorified minnows that we usually have. We got in some nice looking little baby, and I emphasize baby because they will get gigantic and turn into monsters. Red-tailed catfish. We got in some nice large ryukins that came in looking really nice. They're always great for color. They may be fat and squatty, but they're really fast, so they sometimes are often chasing other fish around. So be careful what other fancy goldfish you put in with them, because despite their squatty appearance, they are frisky. Please come help thin out our koi selection. We've got a lot of beautiful koi left over from koi season. Koi season has kind of come to a close for us in the store here. We've got a lot at a really good, sweet, low price for you, several different sizes.
Okay, so we're here at the outro of the video. Would you like to tell the people any more about what's going on Saturday?
Saturday will be a big event here in South Carolina and Fishy Business because Jerry Joby from Prodibio Ambassadors will come tomorrow. To be honest, he will come tomorrow to my place, and we make these events good events and make an aquascaping 2 times, I think.
Yeah, he's doing 2.
Two tanks, and one will be in a giveaway.
Yep.
So we explain how to make aquascape, a beautiful aquascape like American aquascape and a European aquascape, and rocks and all the products. I just bring a lot of soil, a lot of fertilizer, a lot of things. I think Ryan bring a lot of plants too, so we're ready. I hope you come.
Now in français.
Maintenant, on va faire un aquascape samedi, et c'est très important que vous veniez.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay.
Okay.